Okay, here's some more programs. This one, what's it called? Solve. It um, it works with just about any equation as long as it has an equal something. It pretty much can solve just about anything. The only thing is it can only be one variable. It won't. It's harder if you have to kind of manipulate it. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. If you have x and y in it, but um, I'm going to show you some of the things that it will do. So you get to the equation screen, and the first one we have is what is the solution to the equation? And this is a number one question, and I'm just showing you what it can do. I mean, hopefully, you'd be able to bash in there with number one, but I just want to show you what this program can do. So we do 7x minus, and we put the parentheses round, x minus 3 parentheses, then we go to second math to get the equal sign, and we hit 6, and the answer we're looking for is 1/2. X equals a half. And it always does this. It goes to error, no sign, change, quit. And then all you have to do is hit enter again, and then it'll come up. I don't know why it does that, but it does it a good number of the time. So don't worry that you've made a mistake. Just hit enter, and it comes back to the answer. And it says error. I do not know why, because it gave you the right answer. So see, we got the right answer for that one. All right, number 2. You see here, it has if z divided by 4 equals negative 16, then z equals. It doesn't recognize z, so I mean just change it ex. So we have x divided by, and I'm going to put parentheses around this just because I don't think I have to, but I just always put parentheses if I'm ever in any doubt. It's just because it's a negative number. And then we come up to second math equals, and again it's negative 16, so we use the one down here in parentheses, and we hit enter, and it says x equals 64. I quit. And what do we do? We're looking for k. Yep, it's 64. But again, it's just a level 2 question, so but it's just maybe if you're feeling nervous, if you just want a little reassurance, I don't know, if you're just having a bad day, it might be just handy to have this. And it does questions a lot higher in value. I'm just showing you very basic things. So this is a level 3 question. It says consider the equation k equals 7/5 of j plus 54. For what value of j is the value of k equal to 40? So we would input 40 for k to get 40. Oh, hang on, I have to, no, don't do that. Because you actually have to go back to where it says equation. If I just did another one, it would just repeat the stuff. It wouldn't give me the answer. You have to hit enter once you're finished with a calculation. And you always have to start with, it says equation, and then it has the colon there, so just be aware of that. So anywho, 40, and go up for our equal sign, equals 1, equals 7. We'll put parentheses around the 7/5. 7 divided by 5, and anytime I have, negatives or fractions, I usually use the parentheses just to make sure that the computer knows what I'm talking about. X plus 54, and the answer we're looking for is A is negative 10. And if I put it in right, yep, we got negative 10, negative 10. So we've got that one. All right, we're going to go up to a level 18 question. It says which of the following describes the solutions to the equation. So it'll also solve quadratics for you if you don't like quadratic equations. So we'll do x, and then the squared buttons over here, minus 8x minus 48. And it's saying is it two negative numbers, two positive, one negative, and one positive, one real, one imaginary, two imaginary. And we're looking for one negative, one positive as the answer. So let's see what it gives us. Oh, I hit the, you never saw that, but I hit the button twice. All right, let me just put that in again. x squared minus 8x minus 48 equals, I think I didn't do the equals. Did I not do the equals 0 the first time? Let me see. Yeah, I didn't. I guess I didn't do the equals 0. And then it gave us -4 and 12. So we do have one negative number, one positive number, h, and we're right again. We've got another quad, and again you have to enter, and then when you get back to that, that's when you know you can start. And usually with this equation, if you're doing it by yourself, you'd have to do, by yourself. If you're doing it without the calculator, you'd have to do 2x plus 6x, and then move the 36 to the other side and change its sign, and then get it to equal 0. But with this program, you don't have to. You just write it in as is. So you do 2x, and down here for the squared, plus 6x, 2x equals, and that's 1 equals 36. And we hit enter, and it gives us 3 and -6, and 3 and -6. We're looking for answer G, and it's 3 and -6. Let me see, do I have any more in this one? No. Yeah, so that's it. I'm going to do another video, just don't want to make this one too long, where it's dealing with questions that are in the 30 to 40 range, but I'll make a separate video so that I don't go too long on these.